Well, it's the end of another day. We've done some fantastic testing on a lot of vans, but it looks like Tim and the boys have got stuck in the Roadstar Safari Tamer. I might go join them. The lights are on, someone's home.
Okay, Roadstar, Safari Tamer.
Yep.
What are your first impressions?
Well, first impressions, it's a big, gutsy, brash, bold van.
It is too, isn't it?
Yep.
High checker plate,
Yep.
off-road ability. It just screams of just thrash me, doesn't it?
Well,
Yeah.
it's just been off-road, so how did it handle that?
Yeah, it had a great time. That's what this van is made for. It was in its natural element, as you can see by the mud on the tyres.
Okay, and now, Laura, you and I have had a quiet whinge every now and again. With some of these bigger vans, they don't give you a step in. Voila!
Yes, yes. And that's just, you know, it's a nice touch.
It is a nice touch.
And this is quite a high riding van, so you really need that.
Well, Phil, we've discussed car bra versus checker plate on some of the other vans, but really, there's no question on this van at all, is there?
No, this is the real deal. Proper stone protection for both the van and also the rear of the vehicle. So often it's a station wagon or four-wheel drive wagon that's towing such a caravan, and this stops the rocks and stones bouncing back and smashing the rear window.
So basically, it's going to hit this rubber sheeting and just drops straight down, isn't it? So it's not taunt enough to bounce back.
That's right. It'll absorb the shock of the rock or stone being flicked up and then just drop down.
Now, Mal, you love your technology and your little mod cons. What did you really like about this van?
Oh, well, this is loaded. It's got a very classy LED lighting system, an inverter, a very good sound system, one you drive with your iPad. Now we're talking.
Yeah.
You whip out your iPad, you turn the lights on and off, or the radio on and off, or everything else. You know, you just sit in your
So
seat.
basically, it's a remote control.
Yes, exactly.
Yes. Oh, wow.
One remote control. You know how you have a remote for TV, one for the video, one for DVD, one for everything else. You just got one.
Oh, wow. Are we loving it, though? Are we going off-road in this?
Oh, we're going off-road in this. You wouldn't do anything else, would you? You're not going to drive down the highway in that thing. No,
right.
sir.
Mate, I'm taking the table drains everywhere I go.
Okay.
Well, I love that you can take it off-road and it's such a man van on the outside, but you walk in and go, oh, hello.
Oh,
Very
really?
modern on the inside.
Okay.
And yeah, you do. You just feel like you're in this gorgeous little apartment.
Do you love this van, Brooke?
I'm not a judge,
But do you love it?
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
It's great.
I do too. So I really do too.
So all of their vans are like this? Like top of the class?
Tell us the Roadstar story.
Well, here's the thing about Roadstar. It's was bought a few years ago. The name and everything that came with it was bought a few years ago by a bloke who owned the company Australian High Tech Engineering, and they built chassis, right? And he's a very, very passionate man. He loves his products. He loves his caravans, and you know, I've spoken to him on many occasions, and I know he has been working extremely hard over the years to bring his products into the 21st century, to really make them sing, to make them something special. And this very van, is the product of a 2-year labour of love by this man who has invested a lot of money into dragging, kicking and screaming his old products, which you know, had the old school kind of construction techniques, using old school components into something that is modern, that is fit for purpose, and that by all accounts is going to get you to Cape York and back with a van in one piece, no worries at all.
Just so well finished and the thought of everything.
It really is hard not to admire the work that's gone into it. And you can only imagine the amount of money that's been invested in building this piece of machinery.
But you can see that it's money well spent, just like that.
I'll be happy to take it around the country for a year.
Would you take one of these up the Cape?
I would take this anywhere, any day, any time.
All right, good on you guys. I'm proud to announce the Roadstar Safari Tamer, the winner of the 80k plus category of the inaugural Best Aussie Vans. What a ripper van. They've done so much work with it and it really shows. Congratulations, Roadstar. It's a ripper. This really is a Best Aussie Van.